Hi, this is Bob Hilke, and today I'm going to show you how to compare different Enagic Kangen water ionizers so that you can browse the different model options and select a machine that is the right one for you and your family. So what I'm going to do is show you where the information is. I'm not going to decide for you what's the best machine. I might point out a few things for your consideration, but this is a choice that needs to be up to each individual. Based on their family's needs and budget and so forth. So let's get started. I'm going to first of all show you this website that we're going to spend most of our time on, which is called veryhealthywater.systems, not .com or .info or anything like that. I mean, I do have those other domains, but veryhealthywater.systems. And at the top menu, and there's actually a lot of content on this website. I'm not going to take you through most of it. I just want to really show you where the product information is. You can spend time browsing all the other information, of which there's a lot of really great stuff. But when you go on the main menu to browse products, and then the first option in that list is browse products. So click that, and what comes up is the Kangen 8 or K8 water ionizer. And you'll see a left arrow and a right arrow, and you can click either direction and browse one at a time through all the different Enagic models. And then you can, when you get to one that you're interested in looking at more information about it, you just scroll down on that page. And when you get down toward the bottom, this is just real high-level information. Great stuff to read to familiarize yourself with the different models. But what I want to point out where you should spend a good portion of your time is down in the product specifications. And there's several things that you should look at closely here. One is, how many electrode plates are there? Now, one thing you don't need to worry about with Enagic is what type of plate it is or how big the plates are, because they're all big and they're all solid titanium dipped in platinum. And so they're the best kind possible. I don't know of any other company that makes them like Enagic does. And you can see the size. I mean, these are huge size plates. So that's one thing that you don't really need to worry about with Enagic is, what type or size. You just know that these are the best, and no matter which Enagic machine is, it has really great plates. But what will be different from model to model is how many plates. And this particular model, which is the SD501 that we're looking at now, has 7 plates. That's a good number. We have a model that has 8 plates, which is a residential use, and that's called our K8. And then we have some that are fewer, as few as, like 3. Now, the plates are like the inside of a car battery, where the electrolysis plates alternate polarity. So you can imagine that just like a large battery, the more plates you have, the more power you're able to generate or drive through the plates. And with water ionization, the more plates you have, the stronger the ionization is going to be. And also the faster the water can go through the machine. So if you get one of the smaller Enagic models, you're still going to be able to produce really excellent Kangen water and all the different types of water, but the water will go through a little slower. It's still going to probably go through faster than the competition, because the competition, and I'm not going to get into what other companies sell so much, but just be aware that if you are looking at other brands, most of them the water's going to go through really slow because they really can't ionize very well compared to the Enagic water ionizers, which are very robust, they're medical grade, they're really powerful, even the small ones. But when you're comparing one Enagic model against the other, the number of plates is a major consideration. The other thing to look at is the ORP. That stands for oxidative reduction potential, and you'll see that it's listed as a negative value. Well, water in nature is positive in its oxidative properties. And that's why at the bottom of a lake or a river, you probably have never seen a shiny nail, because as soon as metal or any object is put into water, the water immediately starts to oxidize it. Just like inside our body, oxidation is the breakdown of material, and that happens in all of our trillions of cells when we drink water. And that's a major driver of our aging process, is the oxidative stress in our body because of water. And that's just how nature is. Now, what these machines do is they take the natural positive ORP water that comes from your tap, run it through the machine. The electricity converts it into an antioxidant, which is why this value is negative. The stronger the negative value, the better the machine. Now, this one is rated for -800, so it's a very powerful antioxidant, and that's going to help slow down the oxidation in your body, which will reduce oxidative stress. It slows down the aging process. The K8 model, which is the page we started on, I'll just back up to that, and you can see on the K8 model, the ORP is -850. And that's as strong as we put out there for the different options. Now some of the smaller models are going to have a smaller ORP, like in the range of 300, 400, etc. So when you're looking at the models, I would definitely pay attention to the ORP. Now, the other thing to look at is just be sure the 5 types. Now, one of our models is a starter model that has 3 types of water. So if you're trying to pinch pennies and get that really small one, just be aware it only makes 3 types. What's missing is the strong acid water that kills germs on contact, and the very powerful 11.5 strong alkaline water known as strong Kangen water. But other than that very small starter model, all the other water ionizers that Enagic produces all make the 5 water types. So that's great. Another thing to look at is the warranty. The K8 and the SD501 models have 5-year warranties. Our other products have 3-year warranties. So those are the most important things that I would recommend you look at. What I'm going to suggest that you do is browse through one by one, look at the different models, but then go back to the menu and do the drop down and select compare products, because this gives a new view that's really helpful. As you scroll down on this page, you'll see all the machines lined up side by side, and the further down on the page you scroll, the more information you see. And so it starts out with high-level information, including the warranty, but a paragraph or so describing it with a link to the product page. But then you get into the product specifications, which is where the nuts and bolts are, and this is really good. Click on the Show More, and you'll see there's just a ton of information here for you to compare machine by machine. And also there's a section on water filtering, so go ahead and review all that side by side. Don't make any decisions until you have a chance to look at all this information. Why not read up on it first before you decide? And also, this is really great information to have in your mind if you're looking at other brands. Now, I don't want to really encourage you to look at other brands, because I think you'll end up being disappointed. But just so that you know, it's really hard to find information on other brands, what their specifications are, especially with regards to ORP, to plate type and plate size, the surface area of the plates and things like that. But you need to kind of dig. I would definitely not buy a water ionizer until you know all the facts about it. Another thing that's really important to know is that when you're comparing is what is in the warranty. So when Enagic says 5-year or 3-year warranty, that's a manufacturer warranty. And there's no deductible, there's no copay, there's no hoops to jump through, there's no restrictions on how many gallons of water you produce per day. You don't have to live in a part of the country that has really soft water. Those are, I mean, read the warranty before you buy it if you're looking elsewhere than Enagic, because I'm telling you that's what's out there in the industry, is that you might be surprised how difficult it is to exercise a warranty from one of the other brands in this industry other than Enagic. But anyway, you can see the Enagic warranties here for each of the models, and the certifications at the bottom of the page, so you know where Enagic stands, as far as quality. By the way, they're the only water ionizer company that is certified with a gold seal from the Water Quality Association. So that's a prestigious award for the quality that Enagic is known for. So with that, I want to just show you one other page on our website here, which is the shop. So after you've kind of browsed and compared, and then when you click on the shop, again under Browse Products and then Shop, and then you can see all the products on one page and compare the prices, and I'm sure you recognize that they're not cheap, but we also do have payment plans available and financing, third-party financing options that people use to make it more affordable. In fact, a lot of people can get these machines with financing for around $50, $60, maybe $70 a month, depending on what your credit certifications are. But if you buy it on a credit card and pay for it monthly, you're probably going to be looking at something around $50 or $60 for a really, really excellent top-of-line Enagic machine, which is what you should be looking at. That's what's going to really get the results that you want, is an Enagic machine, and the K8 and the SD501 models are the really top-of-line models to look at. But let me just show you a couple more resources. I want to take you over to this page, which is called aboutkangenwater.com, because this page shows how the Enagic machines work and what the different types of water are that they produce and how that water is used. And I think you'll start to get an idea of how much positive impact these machines could have in your family, for your health and wellness. So head over here and watch the video. It's really excellent. And then scroll down and you'll see links to all the other websites that we have. Most of these have the Very Healthy Water brand. So veryhealthywater.net, veryhealthywater.com, veryhealthywater.info. And then we have a couple that are wateronizerbiz.info, wateronizerbiz.com. But again, just at this website about kangenwater.com, just scroll down and click through. And while you're here, also take a little detour over to look at our Ukon website, which is the Kangen turmeric product. Excellent supplement, highly recommend it. Okay, so now that you have that as well as a resource, I also want to show our blog, which is veryhealthywater.org, veryhealthywater.org. And the reason that this is a great website to know about is because we have the water ionizers listed, and so you would just go to water ionizers and then browse the models. And then we put a little bit of information, from our perspective here about why we like the different models and so forth. But when you go there and click through, they all lead back again to our secure shopping cart at Enagic, at the website that I showed you first. Okay, so now, while you're on this website, there's also a couple other things to know about. There is some information here about water ionization, how it works, and also just about Enagic and Kangen water. And so it's good resources. And we have this excellent FAQ. So if you have any questions about about water ionization or Kangen water ionizers, difference between machines and so forth, just head over here, look at the FAQ, because we probably haven't answered. But we also, in the help section, we have a knowledge base and a support desk, a help desk. And so you can submit a question or search for different topics, whatever. So good resources. I highly recommend, again, that's veryhealthywater.org. One more website I want to show is veryhealthywater.me, M-E, as in me, myself, and I. So veryhealthywater.me. And this is great because it has videos that explain more of the science behind the water and why it's helpful, why people find such great results using it, and why it's so good for the environment. And the other thing is, we have this video that talks about comparing the Enagic water ionizers, which are medical grade water ionizers, with the spin-off companies, which try to sell cheap and inexpensive, but also there's things that you should know about them. And so we have this little comparison here. I don't want to get into a lot of details about that, but I think you just to be, to self-educate yourself, you want to know, if you're interested in Enagic, you want to know that you're getting the very best possible. If you're looking at other machines, you just want to be educated on the industry a little bit, and so that's why I recommend spending a little time on this website as well. Okay, and so with that, I just again, I want to encourage you to spend a little time, study it out. On our website, on the menu, click on About Company, and then scroll down in the drop down to Demonstration Videos. And once you get there, you'll see that there's a great list of resources, which you can click on any of these and watch. This one that is featured is actually from a TV show called Designing Spaces, where they featured Enagic. I recommend you watch that. Also, I have quite a few videos that I have put out there that I've personally made that you can watch, including this one showing an undercounter model installation. This is an example of a SD501U installation, an Enagic SD501 Kangen water ionizer installed under the counter. So I'm not going to play the whole thing, but I just wanted to show that to you as another resource, because when you're comparing the different products, one of the options is this under-counter model. And it's a great option. I have customers that have this that just absolutely love the under-counter model. And of course, it keeps the countertop free from clutter. So all the other models are countertop. This one SD501 under-counter model is the one and only under-counter. So check that video out. And then also, I have a couple videos that you'll want to look at that talk about the water systems and comparing this one right here that says Compare Kangen Water Ionizers. It's a review of the SD501 and the Kangen 8 water ionizers. So it's a really good video for anybody that's trying to decide what machine that they should buy. Again, get educated on the options and make a good choice based on all the information. Okay, with that, you should be very equipped with good resources. What I'm going to do is just flash this up, which is kind of the agenda that I used to go through the resources with you. But you might want to just kind of take a picture of this as kind of a checklist that you can use as you're researching the different water ionizer options. And you can reach out and contact me at any time. If you go back to this website, Kangen Water, it's called Very Healthy Water Systems. And then if you click on Contact under About Company and then Contact, and then you'll see that Laurel and I are pictured here. And you can fill out this form and send us an email with your contact information and your question. or you can also text us or call us at our phone number, which is 800-584-3596. So we will look forward to hearing from you and helping you. And when it comes time to make your order, you can do that at the shop link. And let me just quickly show you, when you put one of these machines into your inbox, you add it to, or into your shopping cart, I should say, add it to cart, and then it goes up into your cart at the top right of your screen. So click on cart, and then if you live in the United States or Canada, it's easy peasy. You just check out like you would at any e-commerce website. Again, this is a secure website, and so you should have no worries at all about shopping on our website and ordering your machine. Once you place your order, please allow from 5 to 6 business days for shipping. And a lot of times it comes sooner than that, and we can expedite it if you need it quicker. If you live in other countries, and we do sell these machines anywhere in the world, so if you live in anywhere else in the world than the United States or Canada, then go ahead and do the drop down, and that'll get you started. But you're going to need us to help you with your order, because it's not online yet. But some other countries will be online soon. So you just, if it's available, go for it. But if not, you can start your order this way, and then we'll help you finish your order with the correct forms. All right. So thanks for your time, and good luck with your quest for finding the perfect water. And I know you'll be just absolutely thrilled when you get your Kangen water ionizer.